Hey, Trick Class, we're going to go over this problem from 8.5, and what we have here is a expanded version of a sum or difference formula. And we have all these values that we don't recognize. Pi over 12, 7 pi over 12, meaning that they're not values that are on the unit circle. Now what we have to understand is we need to be able to go both ways with these formulas, meaning that if I have the sine of alpha plus beta, or the cosine of alpha minus beta, I need to be able to expand that into a sum or difference formula, but I also need to be able to see that this is a formula for the sine, and I know that this is sine because there's one sine, one cosine, cosine, sine, so the sines and cosines are mixed together, so that means it's a sine sum or difference formula. And then because it's sine, the sign in the middle, minus, is what we do to these two angles to combine it into a single sine function. So this is the sine of pi over 12 minus 7 pi over 12. So what I've told you guys before, that is if we're subtracting radian measures like this, that we can ignore the pi and just do 1 divided by 12. Okay, that's like pi over 12. And then it's minus, again, because we have subtraction, minus the other one is 7 pi over 12. So I'll just write 7/12. All right, I hit enter. You can see that's negative 0.5. That's the same thing as negative pi over 2. Okay, into a fraction, stick the pi back on there. That's negative pi over 2. So this is the sine. Now this, I'm not going to hit enter here. I'm just wanting you to see this is the sine of negative pi over 2. Remember, negative angles go this way. They go clockwise. So negative pi over 2 is down here where 3 pi over 2 is. The sine is the y coordinate. So this is just negative 1. All right, now I do want you to see, all right, make sure you're in radian mode. But if I type that original expression all in there with the pi over 12s and everything, when I'm plugging the values in to sine and cosine, I don't want to leave the pi's off. I'm just going to leave the pi's in there just to see if this is a nice number that simplifies, and it does, okay, as long as we're in radian mode. All right, just so you can see, if you're in degree mode, this is not going to simplify to negative 1 because it thinks that those numbers are degrees, and it's going to give you some weird decimal. Okay, so make sure you're in the right mode when you're doing this, when you're checking things with your calculator. But your calculator can handle those, even though those are not numbers on the unit circle. When we combine them together, we get negative 1, and your calculator would give you that as well.